Okay, so question 1 here asks for the reciprocal of 5. So if we think of reciprocal as sort of like the inverse operation almost. So if we were to like multiply by 5, ask yourself what's the inverse of that? Well, you'd be dividing by 5, wouldn't you? So in this case, the reciprocal of 5 will be 1/5, okay? Because 1/5 just means divide by 5, doesn't it? In terms of how we sort of do this in practice, if we think of the number 5 for a minute, and we think of 5, we can write 5 as 5 divided by 1. There's nothing wrong with that. So what we do to get the reciprocal is that we just then, that 5 divided by 1, we just simply flip that fraction, so it becomes 1/5, okay? Similar then to number 2, 0.3. Now, we could write 0.3 as a fraction. Okay, so 0.3 is simply 3/10. That's what 0.3 is. 3/10. So the reciprocal then would just be flipping that fraction. So you get 10/3. That's the reciprocal. Okay, so that's your answer. There is another way of doing it. You can think of 0.3, as I said earlier, as 0.3 divided by 1. That's like kind of putting it as a fraction, and then flipping that would be 1/0.3. Now you can't leave a fraction like that with a decimal in it, so what we would do then is make the bottom 10 times bigger. So we get 3, multiply the bottom by 10, but of course you have to do the same then to the top. You have to make the top 10 times bigger, so you get 10/3. Okay, that's sort of another way of doing it. Question 3, 0.07. Well, of course, if we understand our place value, we know that we've got 7/100ths. Okay, so that's what this is. 0.07 is as a fraction, 7/100ths. So in 7/100ths, then we'll flip the fraction to get the reciprocal, so 100/7. Okay, so there's your answer there. Again, you could do that approach, write 0.07 over 1, flip it that way. Okay, and then of course to the bottom, then you'd have to times by 100 to change that to a whole number, so you get 7 times the top then by 100. So you get the same answer that way. Question 4 says find the value of the reciprocal of 1/3. Well, 1/3 is that, so the reciprocal then will be 3/1. So you just flip that, and 3 divided by 1 is just 3, isn't it? So there's your answer. Question 5, find the value of the reciprocal of 3.5. The 3.5, okay, we might know that as 7/2. Okay, 7 divided by 2. So then if you flip that, you get 2/7. Okay, there's your reciprocal. In this case, you might prefer, as I said, as we've done earlier, write 3.5 as a fraction, so 3.5/1. Flip it then to get 1/3.5. And then we can change this then, bottom number to a whole number. Now it doesn't have to be multiplied by 10, you could, in this case, times it by 2. Because if you times it by 2, you get 7 times the top then by 2, so you get 2/7, exactly what we got here. And then the last one then, find the reciprocal of 0.001. Well, if we know, as I said, our place value, that will be 1,000th. So the reciprocal of 1,000 will be 1,000/1. Okay, which is just 1,000. And there's our answer.